Good evening, guys. How's everybody doing? Fourth part of my story. I know it's taking a long time, guys. You know how it gets in the holidays. It's busy, it's hectic, it's a little bit of frustration. It's a lot of character building, that's for sure, right? But it took a while. I've been focusing on other things, productivity and personal development, as far as being with family, showing a little bit of love, a lot of love, right? The tamales, spending time with my son, being in Chuck E. Cheese. I posted and shared with you guys on Facebook and on Instagram as well. But I'm not liking Facebook right now. It's posting my videos sideways. I don't know how many times I have to repeatedly post them or pause the post, delete the post, and then repost it, and it still comes out sideways. So I decided to go ahead and share them on Instagram. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is share them on Instagram and at the same time share them to Facebook. So I'm getting used to this, guys, especially in this advertisement. So as you can see, I use my social media as far as for myself and advertising information, education, and knowledge, right? So that's my main focus. That's my intention. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and share with you guys. Start off where I left off in the fourth part of my story. It was the best decision that I made. I grew a lot from that decision, guys. So in the first week, guys, guess how much I made? Well, first of all, let me tell you exactly what I was selling. I was selling a Ritello. I don't know if you guys have heard of a Ritello or maybe a Rainbow. So a Rainbow is a water vacuum machine. Pretty much a water vacuum machine. So the Ritello looks more like an R2D2. The Rainbow is like an old school version of a Ritello. Okay, can't really explain it to you guys. Matter of fact, let me show you. This is a Ritello. I have the dude right here. That's a Ritello. Okay, so as you guys can see, right? So that's a Ritello right there. Okay, so as you guys can see, that little guy right there cost $1,500. Guys, I know most of you guys are like, how am I going to do that? That's impossible. I know a lot of people thought that was crazy. I'm going to tell you guys, this story is crazy. Even me telling you, imagine going through it. So it's intense, guys. So for a whole month, all right? So I found out about this little machine. And for a whole month, I failed. I went through the whole training and everything. I went with people. There were my directors, direct sales leaders, right? And they were with me, and they went with me to a couple of presentations, and they showed me the ropes, a little bit of everything, the information, and I learned, right? So for a whole month, I failed miserably, and they were even wondering what the heck's going on. I only sold like one or two. Just the one right there that we're talking about, right? So of course we bought one. It was an amazing experience, and honestly, guys, you might think it's not a good investment, but it is in the long run, because you don't have to waste an incense and like vacuum, and it has warranty on it. So it's a really good type of machine. I still vouch for it, honestly, and it does eliminate dust mites. I'm still selling this thing right here, right? I'm kidding. So I failed for a whole month, guys. My district manager was even like, what's going on? Like, how are you just failing left and right? What's going on? Are you doing something right? The thing is that, guys, I was failing for success. I failed so much that I memorized everything, and I still added a little bit of sauce to the presentation. Well, guess what, guys? After a whole month and a half of failure, I succeeded. After that, I started selling them like candy. I went to other people's presentations and I sold it for them. Guess what, guys? In 1 week, I did $3,000. Isn't that bad? That was the best experience ever, guys. And I'm going to tell you something. I was the only one that was left that stayed there and sticked with my district manager. Everybody else left. Now that's pretty intense, guys. I actually have witnesses. Gianni Ballou, he's an associate and a good friend of mine. I have him on Facebook. He was with me in the Ritello experience. Of course, he came in a little bit later, not with the group that left, but he'll tell you himself that I was really up there because I stuck with it and I didn't give up. I went to it and I didn't quit. And when it knocked me down, I got right back up and said, it's not over until I win. And guess what, guys? I won. I won and I made it happen. And I'm going to tell you, I'm going to continue with this story, guys, the fifth part of my story of how I made the transition from salesman as for Ritello to a network marketing distributor, which is a whole big different, guys. In the doors wide open for me, guys. It has been the great experience. Right now, this present moment is the best experience ever because I have grown to a certain perspective that I'm proud of myself. But not only that, I'm just happy that I can share this information with you guys because honestly, it has impacted my life and I hope it impacts yours. I'm sure that it would impact yours. Up to this point, all this information and knowledge that I've shared with people has impacted them in a good way, not in a boastful way, in a very, very deep, compassionate way. You can eat, I mean, you're not supposed to tell, the left hand what the right hand does, or tell your deeds, but I'm very grateful for being able to know this information and being able to share this with everybody, especially their reaction when it does really impact them deeply inside. So, yes, guys, I'm going to go ahead and continue and leave off right here. Hope you guys enjoy the video. See you later on. Man, happy holidays, guys. Enjoy your holidays with family, love and compassion all the way, guys, all right? Soul coaching.